they've been on hold. They got booted off the internet and all that
guys.
stuff. Let's start. Bobby Love. Bobby, what's up?
Hello. How are you, man? I'm just sitting in your lounge here. I got smacked around by an invisible naked Morty. I was like, what's going on? It's crazy. Kevin, thank you for having us here.
I feel like I got smacked around a bit when we were off the air, and I didn't know what to do.
I know. I was like, wait, what was that? Don't touch me.
Yeah, this is don't touch. The internet. We're at the mercy of the internet. Also with us, Michael Thomas. Michael, what's up, man?
How you doing tonight?
Good, man.
Good. I see.
Great to be on the radio.
Bobby, you got the 850 area code. Isn't that California?
I think that's Florida. I think it's Florida. I'm not sure. Yeah, I have that number. I have that number because Mike was like, "Hey, man, you need a phone." I said, "I don't need a phone." He was like, "Man, you got to have a phone."
Got it.
So that's why I have it. Yeah, that's why I got a Florida number. Isn't that cool?
Okay. Very cool. Very cool.
Confusing. I know.
Michael,
it's confusing.
I know. Michael, he's got the 219 area code. What's the story with that?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, we like to just go to different states and get phones turned on is what we like to do, just to keep things kind of crazy.
I hear you.
That's actually, I've had the number for 10 years now. So, old friends have it. So I like to keep it. No matter where I move, I got the same number.
All right.
Yeah, we're musical gypsies. We go all over the place.
Well, where do you live, though, for real? I mean, it said to California. Are you guys from California? What's up?
No. Me and Bobby moved to California back in the day when everybody was moving to California to become rock stars. So we did that back in the day and lived out there for a long time and lived the dream for a while, and then ended up back here in the beautiful state of Kentucky with a real good friend of ours, opened up a business here and gave us a chance to come down here and work. So we came down here and worked and got a real job, for a little while. And now we decided to play some music in this town and see what's going on.
So back in the day when you were in California, now exactly what time period was that? Was that in the hair band days? The 80s?
It was, man.
Yeah, we got there. 87 is when me and Bob moved into Los Angeles.
All right.
Yeah, it was fun.
Scott Caudell, he moved out there. I don't know if y'all know Scott or not. If you're from this area here, he moved out there, and he told me about living the dream out there, how things were. So
it was definitely wild and fun. That's for sure. Hollywood is Holly weird. It's like keep Louisville weird, Same thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
He said I don't know. I don't know.
I've never been out.
Hey, can I shout out to the other guys in the band?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Yes. Bring it.
Tommy Stevens and Steve Childers, the other half of Blood Sugar Sex Magik. I think they're listening. I think they might call in. I don't know what's going on. But hey,
they're
guys,
more than welcome to call in. Yeah, they're more than welcome to call in. I'll message them the number. Tell us about how did this band, Blood Sugar Sex Magik, come about? Whose creative mind and idea paved the way? Who opened the door?
That basically falls on the shoulders of our drummer, Steve Childers. He contacted Bobby first, because Bobby was still living here in Louisville at the time, and said, "Hey, I'm thinking about putting together a Red Hot Chili Peppers tribute band to see if you're interested in it. I figured you'd be perfect for it." And Bob's like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Well, who do you think we're going to get for a guitar player?" And he goes, "Well, Mike's in Florida right now, so let's call him and see what his plans are." So he called me, and I said, "Well, funny is I'm getting ready to move back to Louisville. So that sounds like that would be a plan." I said, "But it's all hinges on the bass player because, we're talking about three here."
Yeah.
So,
totally
anybody, you've got to have the right guy for that. And Steve came through again and came across Tom Stevens and hooked us up with him. And Tommy's knocking it out of the park, man. I think people are going to be really surprised when they see him play. He's knocking out of the park. So that's how we put it together, and we started rehearsing, and now we're getting ready to do that show.
The show is the show is this Saturday.
This Saturday. We're playing in New Albany at Wick's Pizza Parlor. Great little venue there. They got a little upstairs
it's so
stage.
Cool. It's like Hollywood, man. It's like Hollywood again. It's like the Troubadour.
Great venue. Yeah, it's a great venue. We're opening up for another tribute band called Slave Against the Machine, doing some Rage Against the Machine music. So it should be a great time. A lot of good music and everything. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep.
Very cool.
About it, if I may, when Mike and I were going to the first rehearsal when Tom was coming in, we were like, this sounds like a lot of fun, but this guy's really got to be a bass player. So when he plugged in, and Steve Childers, he's solid on the kit. He's just a lot of power and energy.
Oh, yeah.
But when Tommy walked in and plugged in his bass and went, I was like, oh my God, we got a band. We can do this. So with like 27 rehearsals in months, we're ready to, cut our teeth here and bring some love and that vibration of the Chili Peppers, because we didn't write this stuff, obviously.
Right.
It's just an honor to be able to play this stuff, and it just feels so good. It just feels great. I love these guys.
Well,
I love everything.
you mentioned
that's one of the best albums, Blood Sugar Sex Magik. I mean, that's a staple for me. I still drag it out and jam on it all the time. I even pulled it out. Hey, told my son, hey, check this out, man. This is Chili Peppers. This is the real deal here.
Yeah.
So,
Is Ready Made on that album?
What's that?
I know we're doing a few songs.
We're doing a few songs off that record. Yeah. The funny thing is when I lived in California, I worked at a record store, and that was one of the records that I was watching fly off the shelves every day, and there was Blood Sugar Sex Magik, just watching it just fly off the shelf.
Was that 1991?
That was somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Mother's Milk came out, and then when that one came out, I was like, that's the shit right there.
Yeah.
Kevin,
we
decided that we'd pull from their old stuff, their new stuff, and we've got a mixture of old and new. And we're trying to keep the hardcore fans happy with some real deep cuts, and you got to play the hits. Everybody wants to hear the hits, so we're gonna switch it up and see how it goes.
It's a good show. It's fun.
Well, what about Yertle the Turtle, man? Y'all do any Yertle the Turtle?
I don't know that I'm familiar with that. Is that a Chili Peppers song?
Chili Peppers, look at that turtle go, yo. Yeah, it's Yertle the Turtle, man.
Stomp us with some Yertle the Turtle. Look out.
Yeah, man, come on.
What's
on,
real quick?
Fofo Magic, something like
both
the name of it.
What's the story with B Love? The letter B, Love.
The letter B, Love? I think that's something Steve started calling me.
Yeah.
I believe.
Okay.
So. He was like,
All right.
hey, B Love. I'll tell you. I changed my last name to Love because it just seemed like the greatest lesson I'm learning here on this planet is love. What is real love? What is acceptance and all that stuff. And, so I enjoy it. It gives me some support, and I dig it. So it's not my birth name. My birth name is Hickle, like pickle.
Hickle, like pickle. Oh.
It is.
I think Love sounds more rock.
What's that?
Love sounds more rock and roll.
Yeah. Well, it was going to be Merkaba, but nobody knows what a Merkaba is, so that's all cool.
Greg, we never touched on what would your, if you could, go with a stage name or a different name, what would yours be?
Lusty Greg.
Lusty Greg.
Lusty G, maybe something like that. I don't know.
Lusty G.
No.
Lusty
G.
Greg.
That'd look great on a guitar strap too.
It would.
Lusty. Don't we know a cat in Chicago named Lusty, a guitar player?
Yeah.
I think so. Lusty. Kevin, what would your name be?
It was Lusty McGillicuddy, I think his name was.
Kevin, what would your name be?
I've always said, I don't know, musician. I never thought of a stage name as a musician, but if I went into like the adult entertainment industry, which, my gimmick would be I would wear a mask and be the Bone Ranger.
Oh man, that's kind of cute. Man, that was
it's kind of cute.
Bone Ranger. Holy cow! Good cuss.
Speak freely on this. Bone with the B.
B, okay.
Bone.
The Bone Ranger, B Ranger. Well, there you go. B Ranger, B Love.
B Ranger, B Love.
I like it.
Now going back to the band, you kind of touched on the fact that you all been rehearsing, playing together for a little while. How long has this been going on? Because the first gig's this Saturday. So how long has this foreplay been going on before you eventually released your load this coming weekend?
Oh, you got that. It's going to be a release.
We have been, I guess, what's the term, woodshedding, or basically destroying either Steve's basement or Tom's basement, one of the two. We've been doing that for about, I'd say, 7 months. And we really just wanted to make sure that we didn't get out there too early and not do the music justice. So we wanted to make sure it was really right. And I think we were at that point now where it was really right. So it was time to get out there and turn it on to the people out there and let them make a decision on whether or not they like it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, we are representing. We're honoring the Chili Peppers. You know, they just have great music, and it's. You know, I personally, I wasn't a huge fan. I dug their music when I heard it, but I never went out and purchased music. But when I was asked to be in this band, I had to go and investigate and learn lyrics and check them out and see what they were all about. Man, I fell in love with these guys. Everything they say, everything they play, the vibration of their music is so freaking powerful, man. I love it. So it was important for us to do the best that we can do. I mean, we're not the Chili Peppers, we're ourselves. Feels good. I like it a lot.
Man, I think that you guys went into Jeff Carpenter's studio.
I love Jeff Carpenter. Who knows Jeff Carpenter?
Well, I haven't met him, but I mean, pretty much everybody knows Jeff around here. Yeah.
Amazing studio, amazing person, man.
Yeah, Alfresco Studios.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had fun.
So what was you guys doing in there? Were you just doing like a demo, or were you doing some original stuff, or what's the story with that?
We wanted to go in there and just kind of like get a good live recording of the band, and see how the music was sounding and see how it was coming across. It was basically a work tape for us. And eventually we could try and use it to, if we needed to, give it to a booking agent and say, not just here's pictures of the guys in the band, but here's what we actually sound like doing the music. If we needed to use it as a promotion tool, we could. But it was basically just for us to go in there and really see if we were doing the music justice or not. And Jeff was great about letting us come in there and do it. So he was really cool about it.
Yeah, good idea, man. Y'all really.
Oh, it was a lot of fun.
Put the effort.
And I tell you. It was a great experience, and I listened to the Chili Peppers, our set list, throughout my workday, and I have a couple of the tracks that we recorded at Alfresco Studios with Jeff Carpenter. I have a few of our recordings in that batch. So when I'm listening to Chili Peppers, all of a sudden one of our tracks will pop up, and it's kind of like hard for me to tell if it's us or them. But then I go flat, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's us. Oh yeah, that was me. I fucked that line up.
Right.
Well,
I'm with you on that.
One thing I'm not clear on, and you all help me this. I know Steve is your drummer. Bobby, what's your role?
I get to sing. I get to sing all these wonderful words that Anthony Kiedis wrote, man. Amazing poet and lyricist, that guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Michael,
that's what I get to do.
What do you do, Michael?
I get to try and play guitar like probably one of the most underrated guitar players out there, John Frusciante and Klinghoffer, Josh Klinghoffer is playing with them now. So I get to try and mimic them guys as close as I possibly can. So that's what I get to do.
All right. Yeah, so this guy here is the bass is Flea, Tom Flea.
Tom is our Flea.
Tom, let Tom speak. Tom's here.
Tom's on the phone?
Yeah.
I'm here. Yeah, hey, buddy. That's what I get to do. It's a great honor and challenge, and I enjoy it immensely. And it's a great honor to play with these other guys and to play the music of the Chili Peppers. So,
there you go.
Yeah, dude, you're right.
Trying to get Stone Cold Steve Childers to join us. I don't know what he's doing, but we've got 75% here, so that's a passing grade.
Yes, we do.
Yep. Right?
Yeah. I think Steve is out on his Harley. He likes to just do some meditation while he's cruising on his bike.
It's only 50% of the rhythm section, though.
Oh, that's sorry. Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah.
Tommy's an alchemist.
Well, Greg Unthank is a drummer, so Greg, you can bang away for a little bit.
Yeah, you have to sub in for us.
Yeah.
Bang away.
I would like to play Chili Pepper.
Is that
music.
Lusty banging?
So fun. Yeah.
Lusty
G here.
Lusty G, man, banging on the skins.
Banging the skins. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Tom,
that sounds like a porno movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, with the Bone Ranger.
Bone Ranger. Tom, we were all coming up with a stage name or, a different kind of persona. Tom, what would your name, if you could change your name, what would it be?
When I was a kid, like back in middle school, playing in like heavy metal bands and stuff, we all watched Spinal Tap a lot, and I decided my stage name would be Thomas St. Evans. Kind of like David St. Evans. Right.
Great.
Stick a dot after the ST in the last name. Yeah.
Thomas St. Evans. Tommy St.
There
Evans.
you go.
He's so clever.
Shit. Son of a gun. That's funny.
I'm sure somebody else could come up with something better than that. But,
No, that's perfect. I'm going to call you that on the stage.
Yeah.
We'll start calling him that.
So between now and Saturday, how many more rehearsals you all have?
One rehearsal on Wednesday.
Okay. Well,
hey, man, that's tomorrow.
Oh,
that's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Tomorrow.
That
Tomorrow.
is.
Tomorrow.
Come on.
I was
Now-
in the Led Zeppelin movie. If anybody caught that.
I didn't. I actually didn't catch that. Greg, did you catch it?
What was it?
Yeah,
What-
song
what-
remains
well,
the
yeah,
same.
well-
Yeah, at the beginning of the movie, man. They're all
man.
getting notes. Remember that?
I should have. I should, but I did.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Going deep.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. John Paul Jones got his note, man, in his little cottage in England, and he opens it up. It goes, "Oh, that's tomorrow.
Oh,
tomorrow.
I'm with you now.
Tomorrow."
All right.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, and then
And
they're
then
on
they
the
played
road.
Madison Square Garden. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Am I eating up airtime?
You're perfect. We can go. We've got. Though I'm alarmed because Tom, you and Steve's mentioned. I'm messaging you guys on Facebook Messenger, and you all mentioned that you lost the feed, so you couldn't listen to it anymore. So
Yeah.
it's possible. It's possible when my internet rebooted on me, it dropped the live feed. So people might not be able to hear this live, but they'll be able to listen to it, on the upload tomorrow. But
Right, I was listening to Bob Anonymous beforehand, and when
Yeah.
he went off, it seemed like it went off air. So.
okay, my bad, people. Again,
Hey,
at the
Tommy, what would
mercy
you
of.
do? Tommy, what would you do if you were invisible, man? And don't touch me.
He would touch you.
He would. I'd be like, somebody's here. Smells like Tommy.
I'm not answering that one. I'm not
Okay,
touching
Tommy.
that. Literally or figuratively.
Literally or figuratively.
But here's a question.
Sorry, yeah.
Here's a question for B Love. Do you help the drummer carry his drum gear?
I would love to. Yeah, I used to set Steve's kit up. We were in an original project a year ago or so, and I would set his kit up every rehearsal, man. Yeah, of course. I'll carry everything. I'm a roadie. I learned.
That's
in the
awesome.
Hollywood days, I was not willing to carry nothing.
Yeah, in the Hollywood days, this was his answer to the drummer when he asked him to help him carry his gear. Hey, man, you should have been a singer. I don't have to carry anything.
Yeah.
It's not funny, guys.
And that's what I say after every gig.
It-
Or harmonica.
And here-
I said, man, if I
here's-
harmonica.
Here's some more BSSM tidbits. Like what's the show? What was like pop up? You're watching like one of those documentaries, and there's that pop up bubble that comes up with this little one liner about the show or whatever. And I'm kind of getting these little pop ups. So here's one. Rumor has it, word is that Mike hates it when Bobby hugs him while Mike is doing leads. Is that true?
We're going to have to talk
Mike.
to Steve at the next rehearsal.
Yeah.
Weird.
When, Bobby can't help himself. He gets lost in the whole sound and the music and everything. And he just doesn't know what to do with himself. So it's all love. But he doesn't realize that the arms and hands have to move on the guitar, and he likes to bear hug me while I'm playing solos. And all of a sudden, Eddie Van Halen becomes somebody's first year guitar student, and it's really bad.
Wait a minute, a bear hug is one
getting
thing.
better.
Be love, a bear hug
funny.
is one thing. You can't do the bear hug.
Yeah, I learned my
Really
lesson.
do? Okay.
I learned my lesson. He just smacks me in the head. He's like, "Get away! Don't touch me, man." I got to figure it out.
Yeah,
We put
Bob's been
little X's
apologizing
on the
to
stage.
me in advance for what he's going to do to me. He said he
Yeah,
doesn't
tell me
know
how
what it
to
is, but he feels like I'm going to be the target, so keeping my eye on
Right.
him.
This Chili Peppers music is pretty amazing, man. And like Tommy just said, I apologized earlier in the week to him that I don't know what I'm going to do to him on stage, and I'll try not to interrupt his bass playing because he's got to focus.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
man,
tough.
I tend to put duct tape and like a line on my side of stage, and I just tell Bob, okay, you can't cross that line. This is my area. That way I'm in my safe zone.
I honor that. It's
I have
necessary.
one.
It's not
I have
funny.
a question. I have a question for all you guys. Now you're doing the Chili Peppers, and you're trying to be as close to the Chili Peppers as possible, from what I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are you doing the Chili Peppers all the way down to the sock?
Yeah. Dude, that's a small stock for me. Now you got to bring that stuff up.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, man. 'Cause I'm going to miss
the
show.
It's my penis, man. It's the only one I'm getting. You know? No, we're not doing the small sock thing.
No sock. All right.
No sock.
And hey, I don't blame you. I wouldn't, for me, I'd be away from the sock myself. But Kevin, do you know what I'm talking about? Kevin, are you with me?
Kevin dropped out.
I think he
Lusty,
did.
He dropped out.
Yeah,
He's
gone. He's gone. He's swiping.
He's like, oh no, they're talking about
far, man.
Did he fall asleep?
He
cut us off. We're not even live anymore. He was like, that guy said penis. Get him out of there.
Yeah.
What?
No, the one thing that we are doing is we're trying to represent their recorded music, opposed to how the Chili Peppers sound live. We're trying to match the recordings. And because we're all musicians and songwriters and do our own original material, we're not coming out acting like the individuals. I mean, that's kind of like dishonoring ourselves and them,
Right. That was
we
just me trying to be
are.
funny. Actually, when I asked that question, I wouldn't try.
Lusty, that's really funny. That's funny.
Lusty.
You have to. If everybody. Did that guy say a small sock?
No. Kevin, are you back?
I am back.
Okay.
Oh, great. Welcome back, Kevin.
Yeah.
Well, you got to realize, Greg, you start asking a question, that's my beeline to the bathroom or refill a drink. You got to remember, that's the etiquette.
Oh. What are you drinking? What are you drinking, Kevin? Or did you
actually tonight? No, I did both. Gin and Sprite, actually, is my go-to.
Cool. Oh. I'm having coffee and marijuana.
There you
go. Nice. Let's see another. You can.
Oh, cool.
Who is? Let me pull this up. Paul Shockley. Can someone tell me who Paul Shockley is?
Paul Shockley? I love Mike.
That's a very good friend of ours. Very good friend of ours. Huge Chili Peppers fan.
Okay. All right. I was just given the line. Ask him who Paul Shockley is. I didn't know if there was
Paul Shockley is awesome. He looks like Brett Favre, and he's a funny guy. He's amazing. He works for one of our best friends here in town, Kyle Thompson Company. He's just a great guy. He's going to be at the show Saturday. It's actually his birthday.
I think he's bringing a bus.
Of people, yeah.
Nice.
It's going to be a party.
Cool.
But he is a fun guy, man. Some of the things Paul Shockley does, I don't know if we can really talk about it now because he might not be happy that I tell these things. Well, he does run around naked.
And, his wife might listen to the show, too, so you got to be careful.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. I want to give away all
yeah, okay. Well, yeah. That's bro code is that we don't narc out our fellow brother, so.
Yes,
that's right.
That's
right.
Yeah.
Bro code.
Bro code.
I like that. Bro code.
Give me a good California story, guy. What was something that you all experienced there that still to this day you will talk about besides chicks? That's
Okay, so it was like 6 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday on Lancashire Boulevard, and I'm walking to my friend Kyle Thompson to his apartment. And in the sidewalk, there's nobody on the streets, no cars. It was like a Sunday at like 6 in the morning. And I'm on the sidewalk walking, and I can see that on the sidewalk coming towards me about 100 yards was like this old man. But as he got closer, I can see that he's wearing all black and he's got long hair. As he gets closer, almost. He gets closer to me, and he passes me, and he goes, it was Ozzy Osbourne. I go, Ozzy. And he's like, I'm like, Ozzy, what are you doing here on Lancashire Boulevard at 6 o'clock in the morning? We're rehearsing. You should come to the recording. Come listen to us. We're playing. And I go, well, where are you going now? He said, I'm going to go buy a pack of cigarettes. And I was like, later, Ozzy, I'm going to my friend's house. Could have hung out with Ozzy. And I did.
Wow.
Passed it up.
You don't need that, dude. You don't need Oz.
Okay.
I
should all right. That's your what are they, horseshoes and hand grenades? Yeah, it's a what should have, could have. All right. What else? Give me another one. What's
Mike's got tons of them.
Me? Oh geez.
Yeah,
well, I was out there a lot. I was out there a lot longer than Bob. I was out there for 13 years, so I got a chance to, kind of crazy enough, I got a chance to do a side project with a couple of guys and this unknown singer, and it turned out that the drummer was Matt Sorum. I don't know if that name sounds familiar to anybody, and the bass player
absolutely.
And the bass player in the project was Duff McKagan was the bass player in the project.
Okay.
And it was just they were working with this singer that turned out to be the personal trainer of Matt Sorum. But he also worked with me in where everybody else worked in California was telephone rooms, the phone rooms out there. And so he brought me in to play guitar, and we wrote some songs and everything, and had some fun. I got to actually sit on a couch. This was like the craziest thing that ever happened to me, was sitting on a couch in a living room of Duff McKagan's house and showing him how to play one of my songs. So he was going to play bass on it. Wow. And then we went into Duff's extra room and recorded in Duff's home studio. His whole house was one big studio. He even had patch bays in the bathroom for recording vocals and stuff. It was insane. And we recorded songs there and did the whole thing. And project never went anywhere because Duff started doing Neurotic Outsiders, I think, right about that time. So we all went to a show in town together, and we went to see Slash play in his new band, Snake Pit. And so I actually got to hang in that little circle for like that short period of time and see how things kind of were. And then right about that time, Slash said to those guys, hey, I'm getting tired of Snake Pit. I'm going to start this band called Velvet Revolver. What do you guys think about that? And they already had another guitar player, so they didn't need me. And that was my little close shot at fame there. But it was fun.
Yeah, good experience.
What do you call, check this out, Greg, what do you call this when it's today, literally today? I work from home, so I'll have like music playing in the background. I actually had YouTube going on my TV, during the day, and I somehow got connected to Nuno Betancourt, who is one of my favorites.
Yeah, man, he's a beast.
There's a song.
Holy cow.
Yeah, he did. There's a video that he's with Steven Tyler in doing Back in the Saddle, but in that video, it was the Kings of Chaos back in November. I'm not pulling this up just to make sure, but Duff and Matt are on there. In there playing with them. So the fact that I'm actually probably a few hours ago watching Duff and Matt, you just get through mentioning them, and then I was listening to John Taylor, Duran Duran bassist, who was part of Neurotic Outsiders. One of his songs came on. Yeah, I don't know. There's probably a rhyme and reason.
That's just another day in the life of Kevin Hale. That's all that is.
Yeah.
Another day in the life. Shit like that happens to you daily.
Lone Ranger. Yeah, that's fun. I love those.
I need
things.
Yeah. All I'm missing is a horse, albeit it could be mechanical. I could insert 25 cents to make it happen, and a sidekick, right? And a sidekick.
Yep.
Oh! Could I wait? No, I don't want to be the sidekick, do I? No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
All right.
Nope. Yeah.
Be loved.
Yes.
You don't want to be loved. You don't want to be loved.
Well, I think, you told me, well, listen, I think we should drop that.
Okay.
I'll be a sidekick, but what does it involve?
That's to be determined. We'll figure that out later. We don't need it.
All right.
We can't give away all the secrets. All right. Here's this little quirky segment we do with people is called Round of Shots. I'm going to throw some questions at you guys. It's kind of quick Q&A. I think you probably caught the tail end of it with Bob Anonymous, but you guys have some fun. I'm gonna start. Tom came in last, so I'm gonna start with him first. Tom, what was the first concert you attended, Tom?
Oh, the first concert I attended was Kiss in 1978, and Judas Priest opened up for him. It was a life-changing experience.
Was that here in Louisville?
Yes.
Here?
It was in Cincinnati, actually.
I was not there.
I was not there.
Yeah. Same tour, though, I'm sure.
Yeah, I did.
Was that the Dynasty tour?
It was the Dynasty tour.
Yeah, I saw that
they
too.
came
That was
up
my
out of
first
the
show.
stage.
Greg, it's Tom's answer. Let him answer the question.
Man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But he hit a nerve.
But it was also Bobby's first show, which is amazing. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
But it's your question, man. Stop.
Yeah.
Well, a good one.
Same question to Michael. Who was your first concert?
My first concert, you guys are going to laugh. Charlie Daniels Band.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's a great one.
That was my first concert, Charlie Daniels Band, with my mom and dad.
With mommy and daddy. Mommy and
yeah,
daddy.
with mommy and daddy.
Devil went
My
down
mom
to
and dad were with
Georgia.
me at KISS, so that's okay.
For real? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Tom?
Man, you know what? I have to step in here. I got a really cool, quick story. That concert you talked about, the KISS concert that Judas Priest opened up, the Dynasty tour when KISS came up out of the floor, the first song. They had like these ramps on both sides of the stage. It was painted black and white. Now, the following year, I went to see Judas Priest the downtown at Louisville Gardens for their Point of Entry tour. And they had bought that stage from KISS because it was the very same fucking stage, man. They came up out of the freaking floor and they had painted it a different color, but it was the same freaking stage, man.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome. That's a good one. That's a good story, Lusty.
Yeah,
Lusty, yeah. Lusty the Snowman. All right. Bobby, who was your favorite or first concert?
It was the same one. It was Dynasty Tour with Priest opened them up. I think.
Really?
Yeah, I caught it in November of that month. Yeah, in Chicago, Rosemont Horizon. Yeah, it was good.
Man, we
I got
probably
dropped
saw
off
them 3
by a
nights in
parent.
a row between Louisville and Cincinnati and Chicago. It was probably like 3 consecutive nights we saw them.
Yeah, I saw him November
connected now.
14th. Yeah, we're connected, brother. We are
I have
connected.
to go locate my ticket stub.
All right. Go next question. Next question. I'm gonna reverse it. I'm gonna start with Bobby first. What's your favorite phone app?
Phone app?
Yeah.
Uber.
Oh, that's a
Is that a phone app? Is that a phone app?
That is it is. Yes.
That's
very
it.
very good one to have. What about you, Michael?
My favorite phone app?
Yes.
My wife will kill me for it, but Pornhub's not bad.
Touche. Yeah. We can stay on this subject as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Now check this out. I do a Monday night show. That's it's an eclectic mix of topics. No, well, actually, it was. Check this out. Last night, I mentioned because I got a hold of this article. Do you realize on Pornhub? It's funny you say that. There is 173 years worth of porn streaming on that site. Now, granted, it's 173 years. Now, granted, that's all genres. So maybe if you take out, if it's just the straights, if you don't want to deal with midgets or something to that effect, yeah, it probably reduces the hours. But 173 years, good God!
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, but it's all 3-minute segments.
Yeah, I mean, really. I mean, it's not like you watch the entire 20-minute clip, right?
So the whole 75 years.
Yeah, exactly. So I wonder what it actually turns out to be if you only listen to the last, 90 seconds of each clip. I wonder what that number really is. It's definitely not
on there. It was
170.
called. I did see something about on Pornhub about the Bone Ranger and Lusty. That was weird though. I skipped right over that. I was like, what?
Greg, I thought we were going to premiere that on through Shooting from the Lip. You already leaked that out.
It's already leaked out.
You're such a Kardashian.
The buzz is
Greg.
hot. The buzz is
Create the buzz.
It's all about the buzz, man.
It is.
That's what the girls will tell you. It's all about the buzz.
Camera work's great. Lusty G in the shower. It's good camera work.
Oh man, if you only knew.
Yeah. Oh shit. Who? I don't even know where I'm at. What question did I ask last?
App.
So who hasn't answered? I don't know. Tom. What's your favorite app? Tom.
I'm going to say GarageBand. Very handy.
Oh, good one, man. Very good.
Which is
very good.
A little bit of which is down a notch from Pornhub, but it's okay, Tom. It's okay.
Right. I mean,
you're not getting the same reaction from Bone Ranger and Lusty G as.
Sure, I understand.
That's okay. All right. Next question, starting with Tom again. Tom, what's your favorite movie quote?
These go to 11.
Please go to that.
Wait, that totally went by me. What was that again?
but these go to 11.
All the way up. You're all the way up on your guitar. All the way
it's
up.
got
All the
10.
way up. Where can you go from there?
Is this Spinal Tap?
11.
Is this Spinal Tap?
No.
Yeah.
All right. Michael, yours. Favorite
Yes.
movie quote?
My favorite movie quote. Wow, Tom took a real good one there. That is a real good one. I guess the other one, let's see. Probably from the same movie. I'm thinking, smell the glove is here. Something like that, one of those. There's just so many in that movie to name,
Oh, my God. Yeah.
There's a Stonehenge monument in danger of being trod upon by a dwarf. Something like that. I love that movie.
Hello, Cleveland. Hello, Cleveland.
Hello, Cleveland. Go through that door. You're authorized. So go through that door.
Yeah. You're the band, aren't you?
All right. Bobby, your
Yes.
your movie quote.
That's easy. Are you trying to tell me that I can dodge bullets? No, Neo. I'm trying to tell you that you won't have to. The Matrix.
Matrix.
I didn't lose everybody?
No. You did. You lost me, and I think Greg.
Sorry, man.
It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry, guys. Or I
right.
could say, hey, take the red pill, you go deeper down the rabbit hole than expected. The blue pill, you wake up as if nothing happened. Okay, I had two. I quit.
Yeah.
Did I tell you my favorite app is Pornhub?
You did.
Yeah.
You could keep telling that. You can keep answering that question until the show's done. All right, that's three. All right, number 4. Let's see. Start back with Bobby. Bobby, during a gig,
Thank you.
what's a pet peeve? Something that just drives you crazy.
When I'm on stage,
Yes.
when Mike doesn't let me hug him.
Mike,
so
what's your
clingy.
pet peeve?
Yeah.
He's so clingy.
Your pet peeve.
So clingy. My pet peeve, how many times do you got to have that guy in the back scream at you, "Free bird"? I mean, really?
Oh,
Come on now.
Yeah. That does
It's not even
suck.
funny anymore.
That's not even funny anymore. Yeah. Tom,
Yeah.
your pet peeve.
I guess when Bobby gets too close to me and I start getting nervous that he's going to do something like bear hug me or grab my guitar and start dragging me around the stage with my guitar.
I promise I won't do that.
You got a reputation there.
Don't promise unless you really mean it, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand.
Don't. Yeah. All right.
So I kind of feel like there was nothing really juicy there.
I know. Nothing juicy.
Sorry about that. We'll work on juicier.
Juicier. Let's see.
I think it's Mike's turn to go first.
It can be Mike's turn. Let's let Mike do it. Here's cake or pie, Mike.
Cake or pie?
Mm-hmm.
I would say for me it's cake. Definitely cake. It's hard to find good pie videos on Pornhub, but you can find lots of cake videos on Pornhub. So I'm going cake.
Nice. Yeah. The icing shot to the face. All right, Tom, what's yours? Your favorite cake or pie?
I would say like derby pie or strawberry cheesecake, or maybe a combination of the two. So I'm kind of middle ground. And cheesecake is almost like pie.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
What is a cheesecake?
Okay,
What is cheesecake? It is a pie.
Yeah, it really is a pie. So I'm going pie.
It
really is.
What's a pie?
Even though they call it a cake.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
shit.
It's a conspiracy.
Isn't that kind of like what do they call those animal
Do they have
crackers?
those
Are
on
really
Pornhub?
that we'll search it. We will search it. I think that
Right.
with midgets and a mule. All right.
Wow.
Anyways,
That's
yeah.
juicy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Did Bobby? Did you mention or answer
pecan
that
pie
question?
is great. I love pecan pie.
Okay.
Yeah, I just did.
Okay.
Pecan pie, and
Okay.
I dig chocolate cake with chocolate icing.
Okay.
See, you're not
so you're
indecisive.
Okay, I'm going to go
You picked a
pecan
big
pie.
one.
Sorry, pecan pie. Pick pecan
It's all
pie.
right.
Pie.
Greg, you asked a
Eat
question.
my pecan pie.
Greg, you
Put
got a
smile on your
question.
face.
No, I really don't, man. I don't have questions. I'm
You
just
don't have
enjoying
no
these guys.
That-
I'm
that's
enjoying
fun.
listening to the guys.
Let's see. I'm trying not to ask the same questions I asked the previous segment because if you were listening, you probably already know the question. But here's one kind of lame. Let's start with Tom here. Tom, who's your current celebrity crush?
Scarlett Johansson.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh,
Very
that's
good
right.
choice.
That's a recurring answer when I ask that question. And yes. All right. Yes. Bobby.
Boy, I really like that Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, what?
And I'm assuming, Michael
available,
is
too.
probably, Jenna Jameson. Michael, who we talking? Who's your celebrity crush?
Well, I would obviously would go with that one. But are we talking, 90s, early 2000s Jenna Jameson, or the new Jenna Jameson, or are we talking even Jennifer Lawrence would be a great choice too? Right now.
There you go. I think you're right. I think I would take Lawrence right now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not into Lawrence.
You're not into what?
Not into Jennifer Lawrence. I don't know.
No,
not into her?
Different strokes for different folks, man. Yeah.
That's
I think
right.
some of it. She's so young. She's
Lusty
like my kid's age. Yeah, Lusty.
Right.
She's like my
That's
kid.
my
So
dude.
it's 20-some-year-old.
What about Jennifer Aniston? She's
still bringing it. Yeah.
There you
All right. Here's one. Here's the last one for you guys. I'll start with Michael here. What personal trait has gotten you in the most trouble?
Personal trait has got me in the most trouble.
Yeah.
The hell?
I've always had really long hair for the last 30 years. I've had really long hair, so I've been pulled over probably more times than anybody you know of. I've gotten pulled out through the window of the driver's window of a car by Burbank City Police out in California. As he's yelling,
Wow.
"Get out of the car, long hair," and grabs me by my hair and pulled me right out of the car. So I would say that's the trait that's got me in the most trouble.
Now I'm curious. That during that moment, how much hairspray was in your hair at that time?
Oh yeah.
Come on, there's a lot.
I would say probably just your basic. Probably large can of Aquanet was probably all it was, just one, because it was probably I think it was a slow night that night. It wasn't a gig night, so it's definitely not a 2-canner.
Hashtag
if it's a gig night, it's a 2-canner.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Hashtag Aquanet. We need to get that trending. Tom, same question. Trait that's gotten you in trouble.
I guess just sarcasm in general, because not everybody gets it,
No.
When you're on a business conference call and you're being real sarcastic and you realize that nobody gets the sarcasm, it does not work out that well.
No, I hear you.
There's a lot of silence.
Yeah. It just sucks that, when you realize you're the only funny motherfucker in the room at that moment. No one else. Yeah, so I know.
Well put.
Exactly. All right. Who didn't answer? I'm losing track. Bobby, did you answer?
I have not.
No. Okay, go ahead.
It's really kind of boring. It's not as juicy as Mike's or anybody else's. But I would have to say my personal trait that gets me in trouble is my flowiness, going with the flow and just letting the universe guide me. I've missed airplanes. I just recently missed 2 airplanes. I got stuck in Chicago for 12 hours because I was late and I was just having fun talking to people, having dinner with a lovely girl, and I just got carried away and missed my plane. I stayed at the airport for 12 hours. I had to pick it up in the morning at the AM 7.
Oh well.
And that gets me in trouble all the time. Having too much fun.
Spreading the love. It's all good.
Just spreading the love.
All right, guys. Great segment.
Yeah.
Great, really good segment. Share with them. We know you got the gig. Yeah, we know you got the gig this coming Saturday. It's at Wix in New Albany, right?
New Albany. I think they call it the States.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
What's the after this weekend? What's next for you guys?
Tom, I think, knows what's going on.
Okay. All right, Tom, jump in.
I didn't even know we were on the show today.
Yeah, we're playing Diamonds August 4th in St. Matthews.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then after that, we've got a gig. Yeah, we are. Yeah, it's going to be great. You're welcome to join us, Bob.
Thanks. I'll be there.
And then August 19th, we're playing outside of Nashville. There's a concert series down there on Old Hickory Lake, and we're playing that. So that's what we've got booked right now. Looking for more shows and just trying to have fun.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
So Kevin, will we meet you? Will we meet you that night? Will you be down there at Wix?
I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna try. I can't 100% commit. Some family stuff kind of in the afternoon, but I'm gonna try. But the fact that if I can't do this weekend, that if I can't do this weekend, then I will definitely do the Diamond St. Matthews thing. That's probably my favorite place to go watch music. So I always just gravitate to that location. So if I can't do this Saturday, then I'll definitely do the Diamonds thing. So, man, great segment. You guys came on and killed it. I think we covered all the food groups tonight, Greg. Right?
yeah. Thanks for coming on, guys. It's really cool talking to you all, and I look forward to seeing you. I'd love to see you Saturday, but I've got a gig myself.
Oh, great! Come on out. Oh, you do?
Yeah.
We'll come see you.
Yeah. Well, what time? I'm playing. I'm playing pretty late, so you probably would be able to. That's sure. But yeah, I'll catch the August. I'll catch your August show, man. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. And thank you for having us, guys. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right,
had a good time.
Michael, Bobby, Tom from Blood Sugar Sex Magik came on and killed tonight. Thanks, guys. Y'all have a great night, man.
Thank you, guys.
Men.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. You too. Thanks.
All right.
Shooting from the lip.
Right.
Love you.
Yes, love you.
Later.
All right, Greg. Fun show tonight.
Yeah,
was
man,
fun.
it was a ball.
All ball. Keeping you on a little later than we normally do, but
That's okay.
we have fun. It's okay. All right. Real quick, social media. You can find our show on iTunes and YouTube. Subscribe there, please. Shooting from the Lip. Twitter @The Shooting Lip. You can like us, follow us on Facebook and Instagram as well.